secrets, not because I wanted to. I don't do secrets. Because of contracts, lawyers, employment changes, all things that were well beyond my control. I guess what I should say here is that you should know that way long before I ever embarked on looking into Blake Lively or Brigitte Macron, there was another series that I was very keen to bring to life. And trust me when I say that this one is just going to make the American media lose its collective hive mind because it concerns them. Some really big lies that they told to the public. And I would call these lies by omission. Just like we learned via the Justin Baldoni and New York Times story, when you omit certain facts, which radically transform public opinion, you're a liar, right? There's no other way to say it. You are intentionally lying. There is, in fact, a difference, New York Times, in saying that somebody barged into a trailer when someone was breastfeeding and then omitting the fact that the person was invited into the trailer. Yeah, that does a little bit. That little detail does a little to dissuade the public from believing that a person is a sexual harasser or an abuser. And of course, when they do these sorts of things, when they intentionally omit certain facts, they have the potential to ruin people's lives forever. Well, what I want to tell you guys is that I have had some conversations with someone, a once upon a time, very powerful someone. And I am now going to jog your memory on who exactly it is that I'm speaking about. The subject of my next series. Take a listen.
I want to start by thanking Harvey Weinstein for organizing this amazing day.
Who is Harvey Weinstein? Or better yet, who was Harvey Weinstein? Harvey Weinstein was born in 1952 to Miriam and Max Weinstein, a diamond cutter from New York. Harvey grew up in Flushing, Queens, and then attended State University at Buffalo College before deciding to drop out and form a music production company with his brother, Bob Weinstein. They were focused on the independent production of rock concerts through the 1970s. But in 1979, the brothers pivoted and formed Miramax, a company they had named after their parents, which had a focus on independent films. They received their big break into the industry in 1990 with the biographical drama My Left Foot, which earned the company its first pair of Academy Awards. The Hollywood floodgates had opened. Miramax went on to produce a string of critically acclaimed films, including The Crying Game, Pulp Fiction, The English Patient, Life is Beautiful, Shakespeare in Love, and Chicago, to name a few.
Chicago!
This led to an unprecedented 10 years in a row of producing an Oscar-nominated film for Best Picture.
I would like to thank Harvey Weinstein.
Harvey Weinstein, who believed in us and made this movie.
Thank you, Harvey Weinstein.
Especially Harvey.
Harvey and Bob Weinstein.
I want to thank the Mishpucha Weinstein.
An analysis found that Harvey Weinstein had been thanked or praised 34 times, as many times as God. And that makes sense when you come to understand that within the pagan culture of statue worship, Harvey Weinstein was a god.
I just want to thank my agent, Kevin Uvain, and God, Harvey Weinstein.
With seemingly unlimited access to not only A-list actors, but also heads of state. He had it all: power, wealth, and artistic success. This meant that within Tinseltown, Harvey could make or break a career. And no one knew that better than Harvey.
If I see one car, me and Bob De Niro will take care of it, but good.
Have a good night, man.
Never work in this town, will never sell a photograph anywhere.
But cracks began to emerge. First with rumors of impropriety spun as jokes.
Congratulations, you 5 ladies no longer have to pretend to be attracted to Harvey Weinstein.
Of course, Harvey had built up a wall of political power around him that seemed impossible to penetrate, thanks in large part to his philanthropic endeavors, as well as his relationships with leading politicians. That is until the fall of 2017, when Harvey's world came crashing down. On October 5th, 2 reporters from the New York Times, Megan Twohey, yes, that Megan Twohey, and Jodi Kantor, published a report detailing decades of sexual abuse. This report was followed up by Ronan Farrow publishing a piece in The New Yorker. Suddenly, more than 80 women began publicly accusing Harvey Weinstein of sexually abusing or sexually assaulting them. The media went into a frenzy.